What is up, my angry friends, my angry foes? Welcome to the Angry Snorlax channel, where we talk about everything Pokemon, from the market, the drama, everything that goes on in the Pokemon world. Today, we're going to be talking about Poketuber drama. There has been a lot of trouble in the LBC here lately. If you guys have not seen all the drama, there's drama between CTR and Deep Pocket Monster. There's drama between a lot of the smaller PokeTubers. It's been kind of crazy out there. So if you guys have not seen, CTR recently did a live video the other night. He kind of let some stuff off his chest. So he was talking about card party, how he would never go to a card party, and he pretty much gave the reasons why. So him and I guess Deep Pocket Monster must have had a falling out. I don't know if it's one-sided, two-sided, or what. Cool Trainer Ryan really let the cat out of the bag and let a lot of stuff off his chest. And Opossum Bud's name got dragged into it, along with Deep Pocket Monster's crew, like Gonzo and all those guys. Man, was it some good entertainment. I don't know if CTR had a little too much scotch or what, but he definitely spoke his mind. And a lot of stuff that he was saying, I totally understood what he was saying. I could see where he's upset and why he's upset. A lot of it makes sense. I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to dig too far deep into it, but holy shit. Did things get said? Things kind of escalated kind of quickly. CTR, when it comes to Opossum Bud, he was pretty much defending his buddy PokeRev, which I understand. If one of my friends, were stuck in the middle of something, I would defend him as well. But with the Opossum Bud thing, I don't really think Opossum Bud did anything wrong. He did criticize PokeRev, but it wasn't something that we all didn't see. PokeRev kind of was getting burnt out. He was getting burnt out doing the same thing every day, day in, day out. And it was showing in his content, and it was showing emotionally on PokeRev. I've even made comments on PokeRev's new videos like, hey, it's good to see you back, buddy. He's more lively. He's enjoying what he's doing. And I think maybe Opossum Bud had a lot to do with that, from talking smack about PokeRev. And he really wasn't talking bad about him. He just said, basically what I'm saying now is, you don't look like you're having fun, which he didn't look like he was having fun at all. So I do agree with Opossum Bud on that. And I do agree with CTR on getting after Opossum Bud for, ragging on his friend, which any good friend would do that. Did Opossum Bud deserve some of the comments that were said? No. I mean, it was funny. I will have to admit, a lot of the shit was said shouldn't have been said. That could have been done privately or discussed privately instead of on video. But if that were the case, we wouldn't have had the enjoyment of watching it, and I wouldn't be making this video right now. So I hope them two can hash it out, because I really like them both. CTR, I used to watch him religiously when he did the chase videos. He used to rag on ripping ships, and now he is doing ripping ships, which is fine. I get it. Doing the chase videos is very expensive. I can't believe that he was doing them. Half the time he was doing them because he was opening case upon case upon case of different products trying to chase these cards, and dollar bills were just getting thrown out the window. Granted, it was fun to watch him do it, but the thing of it is, he was giving away all the cards, which is great for his community, but every pack he's opened, is like $3 to $5. He might as well have been throwing $3 to $5 to everybody that was in his chat, like every couple minutes. I mean, if you think about it, look at it that way, it's pretty much what it was. With CTR and Deep Pocket Monster, I would say, obviously, go watch CTR's live video. It's about at the 4 hour and 20-something minute mark, I think. 20 or 40-something minute mark. If you go to the 4 hour mark and just watch it from there, you'll see it pop up. But he was talking about Deep Pocket Monster. Deep Pocket Monster is not a community-driven content creator. He's all about the money. Doesn't give two shits about the Pokemon world. He just cares about the money. He makes good content. I enjoy Deep Pocket Monster's content. Yeah, I'm sure it is about the money. You got to make money in this community and in this hobby. And a lot of these people are not making these videos for free. Cool Trainer Ryan's making money off those videos. He has sponsors that he deals with. Everybody needs to make money that are making the videos, because that's why they're making the videos. CTR's biggest bitch was that Deep Pocket Monster was using creators to fill his pockets, which, like I said, I'm going to leave it to you watching his video to understand why. But everything that CTR said did make sense in that aspect. When he was saying it, it was like, oh, okay, this all makes sense. Whether it's true or not, this is just hearsay. I'm just taking from what he said in his video. Me personally, I think Deep Pocket Monster is a good guy. I've enjoyed his content. I don't know him personally, so he's never been able to do me wrong. But everything I've ever seen him do has been pretty good for the community. If there was a secret agenda behind it, he is a businessman through and through. First and foremost, he does seminars, things like that. He's a businessman. You know, he's a salesman, and that is why he is good at what he does when he makes videos. He is a good speaker. I know he's not a motivational speaker, but he speaks business. He definitely has that going for him, and that's why he's been able to sell all of us on his content. That's why his channel grew so fast, because he knows how to talk to people. And that's what you got to be in this hobby, and in the YouTube world, you have to be able to talk to people. Nobody's going to watch anybody that's going to be lame. That's probably why I have 9 subscribers on this channel. Just putting it out there. I'm just kidding. I have another channel that I have over 1,000 subscribers on. Small channel as well. I've only been doing this for about a year, so I think I'm doing all right. Not doing too bad. This is a brand new channel. I just kind of wanted to separate this one from my other one. The other one's kind of more kid-friendly, and this one's more adult-oriented, where there's going to be a lot more, complaining, a lot more of the dark side of the hobby, a lot more cussing, craziness that's going on. Like, we're going to be talking about what we're talking about now, talking about how the scalpers are ruining the hobby, them shitbags. We're just in shambles right now. Just the other day at a GameStop, there was a guy that got a mason jar cracked over his fucking head, and his head split open, and then the other guy stuck him with the mason jar over shiny cardboard. What the hell are we doing here, people? Shiny cardboard. It's a collectible. It's not worth losing your life over. Granted, the story is that the dude cut in line. Should you stab somebody over it? No, but don't cut in line. What are you doing? Don't cut in line. People are waiting there all day, all night, and you cut the line. You might get stuck, and that's exactly what happened. I hope the guy is okay. I hope everything goes well with him. I know the 2 guys got caught, and they are sitting in jail currently. Definitely my heart goes out to the victim. But lesson to be learned is use your brain. Do not cut in line. If you see somebody cut in line, handle it the right way. Tell the employees at the store, if there's enough of you there, and say, hey, this dude cut, they're gonna take care of it. You don't have to stick somebody or crack them in the head with a mason jar. Second line of the drama series is one of my more favorite new creators, which is going to be Team Rocket Joey. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. If not, give him a look up, give him a sub. He makes pretty good content. He's only been doing this for a few months, and he went from 0 subscribers to about 12,000. So he makes really good content. He has a very good persona. He dresses up like a Team Rocket grunt, and pretty much hounds the community. He talks shit to a lot of different creators. He hates Nostalgianomics. Nostalgianomics is like his nemesis, and he does not like Pokey and E. So they have all had some words with each other. And then Pokey Profit, most of the Poketuber, like investor tubers, he has a problem with, which I believe it's all part of his persona. He kind of lays into Nostalgianomics. I really don't think he likes the guy. That drama is actually pretty fun to watch, but every time you turn it on, that's what it's about. Like, he is doing a live video tonight with Mimic Brew that they are just dogging the shit out of this guy, and it's kind of funny to watch. The more entertaining part of it was the comment section, because you actually have Nostalgianomics people in there defending him, and then you have Team Rocket Joey and Mimic Brews people in there defending them, and it was pretty fun to watch. I think the live is still going on right now. It's about 2:30 in the morning Eastern time. It is such a different world right now than it was a year and a half ago. Everybody got along. Everybody liked each other. All creators were collabing. They were talking. And ever since the boom happened and all the craziness started going on, and a lot of the hate came out, a lot of people's true colors were coming out, and it's sad to see, but it's also, on the other hand, pretty fun to watch. Not gonna lie, pretty fun to watch. These guys absolutely hating on each other, and some of the stuff just coming out of left field that I never thought I would see. And then just short, I think maybe a year ago, if that, it was the last Pokemon International that we had in Hawaii, where Chloe took a lot of heat from a lot of creators because she was trying to sell some of the staff promos overpriced, and they were calling her a scalper and things like that. That was one of the first dramas that kind of went on in the hobby, and it's kind of escalated from there. But yeah, check out Team Rocket Joey. I think you guys will like him. What I enjoy about him is he is more real when it comes to the hobby. Like, he's not feeding you a line of bullshit when he's telling you to buy things. It's things that he's buying, and me personally, I think it's a more honest take on the market, where he is telling you to go after celebrations, to hold 151. Prismatic is a freshly printed set. They're going to print the dog shit out of this set. And a lot of these other PokeTubers are telling you to buy ETBs at $160. That is insane. Don't spend $160 on a freshly released set. That set's only been out like 6 months. That is insane to pay $160 for an ETB of a modern set. So it's not out of print yet. They're going to be printing it for another 2 years. Just think about that. It's already starting to go down. It has not went under $100 yet, just because a lot of the storefronts and things like that are the ones selling them, and they're not going to take a hit on these products. They'll hold them before they take a hit. So that's why they're staying kind of right above that $100 mark, because of the last batch that distribution sent out. A lot of these guys were paying $100 for these ETBs. A lot of these storefronts. So that's why you're not seeing it inch below that $100 mark. Only time you'll see that happen is when people that are holding on to it, like scalpers or people just holding the product, don't want to hold it no more. They'll start selling it at a lower price, which will start forcing those storefronts to either hold them or to sell at a loss, which most of them are going to hold, obviously, instead of selling for a loss. But that's why I like his content. He's more real about it. He tells you what he is doing with his money. He's not necessarily telling you what to go out and buy. Well, yeah, I guess he is. He's telling you what he would buy and what you should do, but he's not directly telling you to go out and buy it, if that makes sense. Check him out. Me personally, I'm not a big fan of Nostalgianomics either. Don't hate the guy. Everybody's out here making content. People watch him. People like him. You do you. Same with like Leonhardt. A lot of people hate Leonhardt. I don't like his videos. I don't know him personally, so I don't know what kind of human being he is. To me, he just seems fake. Doesn't seem like he likes what he's doing. Frankly, it doesn't seem like he knows very much about Pokemon. I don't know if a lot of you've caught that. He's been in the game for a long time. He's one of the OGs. He's made this community kind of what it is. I don't really hate on anybody, that's trying to do well for themselves. And Leonhardt is definitely trying to do well for himself. And he's made some goofy, dumb mistakes along the way, like some of the videos that he's recently came out with, where he was doing like the trade-up challenge. You can tell that he learned from his mistakes. In the new videos that he's came out with, like the newest one where he was going around telling people to surprise him at the Comic-Con, he was giving a lot of that stuff away. And I truly believe the reason why he was giving that stuff away is because of that trade-up video. He got so much backlash from that video. I almost felt bad for the guy. Like, people were bashing him so hard. One of the fans from the show that actually was in the show that did one of the traded him a card, like she was a Sylveon fan or a fan of Pink Pokemon or something. She actually did a collab with another creator. She was telling him how much Leonhardt lied, and that's not cool. I mean, if that's the case, that's definitely not cool. Definitely do what you're going to say you're going to do. Leonhardt, I don't think is a bad guy. I just think he is in it for the money. Most people are. A lot of people are not going to make these videos just out, the kindness of their own heart. I do believe a lot of people enjoy doing it, and a lot of people have fun doing it, especially at the beginning. I have a lot of fun doing these videos when I do have time to do them. It's going to be a while for me to make any money off these, so you got to pretty much love it before you start making money off of it. So, and when you get to a certain point, you kind of get into an autopilot mode, and that's kind of what happened to PokeRev. He's been doing this for so long, repeating the same stuff over and over and over. It's just like any other job. You get kind of burnt doing it, even though it's something that you love and you've done, since your childhood. If you're doing it and it feels like a job, It's a job. You can't hate on anybody, you know, for getting down on the hobby. It's just like any other line of work. We just got to be the people to pick them up, leave positive, you know, reinforcement, or sometimes you got to call out to people and let them know, hey, you're not having fun doing it no more, and it shows. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with good criticism. I don't think Opossum Bud was treated fairly in that whole exchange. I think he actually did PokeRev a favor. As much as I don't know or would like to think, I think PokeRev watches Opossum Bud, and I think he's seen some of the takes that Opossum Bud gave, because around that time you started seeing PokeRev kind of change his attitude and his ways. So in all reality, Opossum dogging on PokeRev might have made PokeRev open his eyes a little bit. So I don't see anything negative that he did, but Cool Trainer Ryan was defending his friend, and he has every right to. Guys, that's all I got for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Definitely a lot of drama in the Pokemon world right now, especially between the PokeTubers. I love y'all. I hope you all can get along, but as long as you guys keep fighting, it's definitely entertaining to watch, and it gives us some stuff to talk about. All right, y'all. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. And check out the videos I was talking about. CTR's 4th of July video. Opossum Bud made a video addressing that situation. And just check out Team Rocket Joey. I think you'll like him. All right, y'all. See you in the next one. See you later.